Fly direct to Ontario, California with China Airlines. The first trans-Pacific service between Taipei and Ontario International Airport. The new gateway to your favorite U.S. destinations. Daily non-stop flight from Taipei to Ontario, California. China Airlines, Taiwan's flag carrier.
Known for its breathtaking view of the Grand Canyon, landscapes that inspire art and rejuvenation, and streets that capture the true American culture. It's time to explore what we call the Old West. This is Kelly Misa-Fernandez, and you're watching Trending with Kelly in Arizona. Traveling across the globe may be quite tedious. But with the right travel partner, any flight can be quite relaxing and energizing to give that energy needed to maximize all your travels. And for me, no long-haul airline does it better than China Airlines, Taiwan's flag carrier. With enough time and energy to see California and Nevada, it's now time to visit a new state in the U.S. Named by many as the best destination in the U.S., the Grand Canyon is definitely one of the world's most magnificent wonders. Unfortunately, I was not prepared to face the elements of this spectacular destination. Okay, so right now I'm wearing all my warm clothes at the same time. Everything that I could find that's in my luggage, and it's really cold right now, but it's so worth it because this view is just so stunning. Like, I've never seen anything like this. It's just incomparable to anything that I've ever seen, and it's almost like I want to fly. This sight alone is amazing. But to fully appreciate the impressiveness of the Grand Canyon, we must understand the history behind this grandeur. And luckily, we were helped by local residents and husband and wife tandem operating Canyon Country Tours, headed by Mr. Glenn Tamlingson. Glenn, thank you so much for taking me here. I mean, this is just the most majestic view I have ever seen in my life.
The Grand Canyon has got its name because it's so grand.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, I think grand is like an understatement.
We call it epic.
Epic, yes, epic. Now, the Grand Canyon Park is celebrating its centennial year this year, right?
That is correct. It was formed in 1919. It became a national park. Prior to the Grand Canyon being a national park, it was the great unknown, and it's still, even to this day, still being explored as truly only about between 6 to 10% of the canyon has truly been explored at this point.
Wow. You can only imagine like how to get to the other side. Do you know how wide the Grand Canyon is?
The Grand Canyon varies in width, but the widest spot is 18 miles. Oh, wow. 18 miles wide. And where we are right here, the canyon is approximately, from here to the north rim, is approximately 10 or 11 miles wide.
And how has the Grand Canyon National Park promote the Grand Canyon?
Well, the park has funds that are coming from the federal government to maintain it.
And I guess it helps preserve the park itself and the area, and helps give people a bit of knowledge about Grand Canyon itself.
Well, we try to educate. Sometimes people come here and they think it's like a zoo, or they think it's just some kind of a nominal landscape, and they don't realize, first of all, that it's a very rugged landscape.
It is.
And people die here. And so we have to be careful.
That's true.
Our job as guides is to help people stay out of trouble as well as to educate them. We love this place. We try to impart that to, like yourself, guests who've come here and want to share this experience. It's magical and it's life-changing. So across the way here, Kelly, what we're seeing is the Painted Desert. We see how the canyon opens up and continues to go west, and it continues to just meander through here. The deeper part of the canyon over here is called the Inner Gorge.
Inner Gorge.
The Inner Gorge. And the first part that you see, the big wide area, is called the Tonto Plateau.
Okay.
Across the way, though, we see a crack going through the Painted Desert, and that is the Little Colorado River. So all of this area is just a drainage for water which runs off quickly, and that is how the river has continued to form the Grand Canyon, which, believe it or not, the Grand Canyon is still being formed even today.
Gosh.
Because
It's
erosion
hard to believe.
happens every day.
So this was all formed by water.
It's all formed by water.
Every day.
The amount of water that's going through here right now is around 10 to 12,000 cubic feet per second going through, and it continues to erode the canyon and make it, well, what it'll be tomorrow, which is different than it is today.
Exactly.
Every day.
Every day. I wonder how it would look like after 100 years.
We'll have to come back and see.
We'll see. Okay. I'll meet you here, okay?
Great, it's a deal.
With its ever-changing landscape, every trip to this iconic place becomes a unique experience. And no amount of snow or fog can actually hinder its epic beauty.
Take a look at this. It's so majestic and beautiful. Oh my goodness. You can't beat this. I've been here before, but I don't really remember it, to be honest. I don't remember it to be this way. It's just so beautiful. Los, what do you think of the Grand Canyon?
It's always beautiful here, but it's snowing.
So I think Les is frozen.
After facing the snow to view the Grand Canyon, it's now time to go to the city and experience the best of Arizona and the Old West. That is trending next.
Fly direct to Ontario, California with China Airlines. The first trans-Pacific service between Taipei and Ontario International Airport. The new gateway to your favorite U.S. destinations. Daily non-stop flight from Taipei to Ontario, California. China Airlines, Taiwan's flag carrier.